Welcome to this talk on Open Banking, APIs Unleashed, where we explore how standard interfaces are reshaping financial services. Over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through the core ideas, practical benefits, and the risks to manage, using examples and diagrams to make the concepts tangible and easy to apply in real-world banking and fintech scenarios. This slide shows how standardized RESTful APIs act like a universal plug between bank core systems and external apps, enabling real-time access to accounts, balances, and transactions. The diagram highlights not just functionality but the security scaffolding too: OAuth for authentication, TLS encryption and audit logging so developers can build services quickly while preserving customer trust and regulatory compliance. Here we see 3 ways open banking unlocks the financial ecosystem. First, it liberates locked data through secure, consent-based APIs. Second, it accelerates fintech innovation, so features that once took years now ship in weeks. And third, it widens the customer frontier by enabling personalized, customer-centric services and increased competition that expand the range of financial choices for users and businesses. This page maps how new entrants, incumbents, and consumers interact in an open banking market. New players bring comparison tools, account aggregation, and cheaper payment rails. Incumbent banks respond by lowering fees, improving user experience, and launching niche products. And consumers ultimately gain clearer pricing, personalized offers, and easier switching, creating a more dynamic, competitive landscape that benefits everyone. Open banking creates strategic value across banks, fintechs, and SMEs by turning APIs into monetization and distribution channels. Banks can offer premium APIs and embedded finance, fintechs gain rails and faster market entry, and SMEs access tools like instant cash flow forecasting and lower entry barriers, widening financial inclusion and unlocking new revenue streams through API-driven partnerships and products. As data sharing expands the attack surface, this slide highlights emerging threats such as data breaches, consent phishing, and API abuse, and shows the mandatory security frameworks needed in response. Robust encryption, dynamic client registration, financial-grade API standards, and continuous penetration testing are essential to preserve trust, achieve regulatory approval, and maintain customer confidence in an increasingly interconnected ecosystem. The global regulatory landscape is a mix of alignment and fragmentation. Europe's PSD2 enforces strong customer authentication and contingency APIs. The UK's OBI sets technical specifications. The US, through the CFPB, is awaiting Rule 1033, and Canada is developing its own framework. The key takeaway is that common data formats and harmonized approaches will be crucial for scaling cross-border fintech solutions. Looking ahead, the next wave extends API data beyond accounts and payments to mortgages, pensions, insurance, and carbon accounting, feeding unified customer dashboards for holistic financial views. Strategically, the market is shifting from isolated product silos toward platform orchestrators, where banks, third-party developers, and analytics providers collaborate to deliver seamless cross-sector services and superior customer value. To unlock value from open banking, institutions must act on 4 fronts. Banks should invest in scalable API gateways and partner ecosystems. Fintechs must build compliance by design with clear consent UX. Regulators need harmonized data and security standards. And consumers require transparency to trust the system. Together, these strategic imperatives create a fair, competitive, and user-centric financial ecosystem.